What is up, everybody? And welcome back. We have some good news that the trailer is coming Sunday. So Sunday between 8 and 8:30, trailer is going to be here Sunday. So that means my dad's car and his truck need to be in the yard Saturday night, because Sunday the trailer's coming. So I was thinking to myself, well, I don't know when the trailer's going to be here. I want to make a Home Depot run and get the flat cement pavers, so I could put so when we back the trailer up, the trailer's going to sit on the flat cement pavers. So I need to run to Home Depot, and I need to pick up 4 more flat concrete cement pavers for Sunday. So I need to pick up 4 more. So the trailer, so what's going to happen is, so right here was where the old trailer step was, right in this area. Well, my trailer step is pretty much, so what did I say, 29 feet 6 inches. So my trailer step is going to be pretty much just maybe a little bit forward of where this is. So the plan is, I'm not going to set the trailer smack dab in the middle of the pad. The plan is so where I'm standing, right here, where I'm standing, where my hand is going to be the back of the trailer. Okay, right here, where my hand is. So right here, where my hand is going to be the front of the trailer. So imagine that. That's 29 feet 6.5 inches long. So where my hand was back there to where my hand is right here is going to be where the front of the trailer is. Okay? So why am I not taking up the whole pad? I'm not taking up the whole pad because I want to shorten the distance between hookups. So all my hookups are in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run that yellow extension underneath the slide and right to that box. The sewer, me and my buddy Danger are going to hook up on maybe even on Sunday, and we're going to run that straight down to the tanks. So Sunday, this truck has to be out of so Saturday afternoon, this truck has to be out of the driveway. Because Sunday between 8 and 8:30, the trailer's getting delivered. Now, the plan is I'm going to have the delivery driver, I'm going to have who's ever going to be delivering it, I'm going to have the delivery driver call me at like 7:30 to make sure that everything's good. All the trucks and cars are out of the driveway. That board, so this board is fine for right now. But this board is going to have to move. That tire's going to have to move. The step ladder's going to have to move. Because the slide, maybe not, because the slide is going to sit the slide is going to sit from here. So somewhere from here to about the edge of that pallet is where the slide is going to sit. So what I'm going to do is, when the trailer gets here on Sunday, is I got 230s. They're going to be full. So I got 230s. So what we're going to do is, the plan is that it's going to need an army of help. So I'm going to say, tell my buddy to come down here at like 7:30, 7:45. And I'm telling my dad, wake up, we're going to need you too. And what my dad's going to be in charge of is, I'm going to put my dad in charge of making sure the back end of the RV is a foot forward from that corner. So see where that corner is? Right here? So this is the corner, right? This is the corner. So we need to be a foot forward, a foot and a half forward of that corner. So that needs to line up with this tree. So corner to corner, I want to be corner to corner, foot forward. We're lining it up. So if I stand back, we're lining it up with that corner and the edge leaves of that small tree right there. About a foot forward. So then, in the summertime, well, we're going to need to pull the slide. He's like, well, the slides are going to have to come in when I mow. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not going to come in, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a weed eater and get it all around it. So with this, all I just have to do is take the weed eater and go zzz in the summertime, and everything's maintained. So that Sunday, Monday of next week, now that the trailer's taken care of and done, that truck's getting estimates with Ford next week. So it needs the transmission flush. It needs the transmission flush. It needs the bed cap. It needs an oil change. It needs, what else do I want to do to it? Oh, I want to get a quote on the hitch receiver, because that's not the factory hitch receiver. I'm gonna get a quote on the air conditioning, on the refrigerant refill. Get that done. Then what I'm gonna do is, once the truck is done, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on getting the trailer equipped. My dad's like, why don't you go to like this place called Seroptimus in town and go buy used stuff? Here's the problem with used stuff. With pots and pans, you don't like pots and pans, sure, minor stuff. But with like silverware, you don't know how it's been used before. You don't know, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all brand new shit for the trailer. Remember, I'm starting life over. Brand new trailer, new trailer. I want life to be nice. I'm going to buy brand new stuff for the trailer. Dishes, vacuum cleaner, GoPro cameras, pots and pans. I have the knife set that's brand new, glasses, bath towels, bath rugs, brand freaking new everything. So that's the plan. So Saturday, Saturday at around anytime Saturday after 4 p.m. there should not be a single vehicle in this driveway after Saturday at 5 p.m. Trailers getting delivered Sunday morning early. Like I said, 8 or 8:30. So that's the plan. Trailer is done. My dad's like, "Oh yeah, when it gets delivered, then we can call it done." No, the trailer's when it gets delivered, then we can call it. Then it's not done. It's past accomplished, right? So after the walkthrough, the trailer situation is done, right? So then after that, I'm gonna go get my buddy's car trailer, and I'm gonna hook that thing up to this. We're gonna put that red car on that trailer and take that to the scrapyard. Take that to like Skagit Steel or somewhere. Then after that, I'm gonna go buy a weed eater, not a hedge trimmer, and I'm gonna cut all this back. So probably from here to like where all that orange stuff is, back, just shred it down. Then after that's done, we're going to start filling propane bottles probably next Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to start filling propane bottles. Then after all the propane bottles are starting to get filled, then I'm going to go get pallets. I'm going to go get probably 5 pallets. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to go get 5 pallets. I'm going to use some of the wood that's in the back. And I'm going to build a V like this, but wider, and build a V around the nose. So then that way the wind can't get to the front of my trailer. So I'm going to lay the pallets down and build up. So get 2x4 and build up. Right? Then after that's done, I don't care if it's raining or not, I'm still going to do it. Then after that's done, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy a generator, not gas generator, a small generator box. They have them on Amazon. They're like 400 watts. So 400 watts. So I'm going to go buy a small generator box, and whenever I lose power, or we lose power, I just throw that on, and I'll have power for the trailer. So those are the plans. Those are the incoming plans. The outgoing plans are the car and the truck. My buddy and I were talking about it the other day. Do I upgrade this truck to a Super Duty Power Stroke diesel, or a Thermax, or a Cummins, or a newer half ton? And my dad is like, you don't need a newer truck because that truck will tow it fine. Well, in reality, in theory it will, but in reality, it's not going to. So let's explain this. So in reality, if I had a full 4-door, so if I had a full 4-door from here to here to right here, guess what? And then the bed from here all the way to here, guess what? Then I'd have a truck that could pull the trailer. But this truck is too short to pull the trailer. This truck is too short. This truck is on the cusp of not being able to pull that trailer. Why? One, it's got a V6. This truck has got a V6 engine. It does not have the power to pull an almost 6,000 pound trailer. Number two, it doesn't have the wheelbase. When you're towing, you want the bed length and the wheelbase. So, for an example, let's walk over to this truck. Right? Let's walk over to this truck. Right? So this truck is a 1996 F-250. And I want you to pay attention to what's going on. So as you can see, this is an extended cab, 8-foot bed pickup truck, F-250 with the 7.5 V8. Okay, I have a short box with a 3.7 V6. So you see the difference. A longer wheelbase isn't just good for towing, but it's good for wind resistance. Okay? You know what you should never do with a pickup truck is tow a trailer with a short box pickup, because one of 5 things could happen. 1, trailer sway. You could get so much trailer sway with a short box pickup that it's just doing this going down the road. Number 2, lack of horsepower and torque. So a V6 engine towing a trailer is not going to perform the way you would want it. It's going to struggle going up a hill. It's going to rev at almost 5,000 RPMs trying to pull a trailer. Right? Number 3, you're not going to have the payload and the towing capacity that you need. Meaning, if you have a V6, you can have a towing capacity in a pickup anywhere from 4,500 to 6,000 pounds. Right? Number 4, a half ton does not, a V6 half ton or a short box pickup does not have the cargo carrying capacity to handle the weight. Right? So you want that cargo carrying capacity. You want that cargo carrying capacity greater than 1,200 pounds. Number 5, a half ton with a V6 may overheat, or may tend to overheat more or get hotter quicker because they're pulling a trailer that's not rated for that truck. So, let's talk about the pros and cons of each motor. So, of a 5.0 versus a 5.7 versus a 6.0 versus a 7.3 and a 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. So we're going to work our way up to the top. So if I get a 5.0 crew cab Lariat, crew cab XLT through a Lariat, I'd have the room, I'd have the payload, and I'd have the towing capability. If I got a 5.7 Hemi with 400 foot-pounds of torque, a towing capacity, a Dodge, a Ram 1500 Hemi with a towing capacity, crew cab with a towing capacity of 10,000 pounds, guess what? I'd have the wheelbase, I'd have the towing capacity, I'd have the payload, and I would have the right truck for towing my trailer, right? Now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about the 7.3 Power Stroke diesel. If I bought a 7.3 Power Stroke diesel, traded this truck in for a 99 through 2001 7.3 Power Stroke diesel, I wouldn't just have the payload, the towing capacity, but I would have the cargo carrying capacity. I'd have everything we talked about. Plus, I'd feel comfortable towing because I have a bigger truck. Now, let's talk about the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel. 2011, I'd go from 2011 to 2015. So, and why the 6.7 Power Stroke diesel? Because 6.7s have 800 foot-pounds of torque. 800 foot-pounds of torque at 2,800 RPMs. That's big. Not just that, but the towing capacity is a 3/4 ton. It has a towing capacity of 15,900 pounds, and it has a payload. Those trucks have a payload of 26 from 26 all the way up until about 3,800 pounds for a single rear wheel pickup truck. Number 4, that truck would get better gas mileage than this truck. Number 5, those 6.7 Power Strokes have less problems than the V6 engines that Ford offered for the half-ton pickups. Number 8, safety first. And this is what it comes down to. Would I rather be towing my trailer with this truck, and the trailer's doing this, and I'm struggling to get up a hill, my truck's overheating, or it could be overheating. We're all worried that, hey, we're not going to be able to get somewhere because what's going on with my truck. Whereas if I bought a 6.7 Power Stroke diesel, we'd have endless power, and we'd be able to get to our destination feeling confident, happy, and satisfied that I chose the right truck. All right? Right? That's what it's about. At the end of the day, it's not about, oh yeah, you're going to save money, this truck's perfectly fine. It's about towing your trailer safely, securely, and confidently. That's what it's about. Anyways, I'm going to jump off here. I got stuff to take care of before I go to work, and I will see you guys on the next one.